Namaste. In this video, we will discuss about water conservation in housekeeping department of a hotel. First of all, let us understand and let us know how to set a water conservation action plan. Number 1, carry out a water audit to evaluate areas incurring the major water costs. Number 2, compare total and departmental water consumption figure to determine the potential for savings. Number 3, calculate water used per guest by dividing the total water consumed in guest rooms by the number of guests for that particular month. Establish realistic goals for conserving water in housekeeping department. Number 5, communicate management's objectives and goals to employees. And number 6, ensure participation from the entire workforce and invite staff to put forward their ideas. Number 7, check regularly for leaks from cisterns, flush tanks, taps, and pipes and make sure that plugs in basin fit properly. Number 8, implement a program that allows guests to opt not to have towels and linens changed every day. Number 9, install sensors, low flow, and other water saving fittings in kitchens, guest bathrooms, and public washrooms. Take advantage of any financial incentives being offered by the local or national governments to install water efficient technologies. Number 10, divert and capture rainwater, that is rainwater harvesting for reuse in the hotel grounds. Number 11, establish a monitoring and targeting system and constantly monitor results. Train staff so they understand how to make prudent use of water and how to maintain equipment for optimum energy efficiency. Develop standard operating procedures, that is SOP, and continue to stimulate motivation by giving feedback. Number 14, join forces with other hotels and exchange the best practices of conserving water. Now, let us discuss about staff training on water conservation. Ensure staff are trained to look for leakages and report them immediately to the concerned person or department so that the problems are solved swiftly. Use a plug, a bucket, and mug when cleaning bathtubs, cubicles, and basins rather than letting the taps or the faucets run. Clean the toilet after cleaning the bathtub, cubicle, and basins so that the water can be used for a final spill down. Involve staff and ask them to suggest water conservation ideas. Now let us understand about the maintenance and its role in water conservation. Conduct regular inspections of taps, showers, toilet mechanisms, overflows from water storage, and pipe joints for leakage. Check around the grouting on taps and shower fittings for signs of leaks. Check for a leaking toilet. Add some colors in water, such as food colors, to the cistern to detect leaks. Colored water will appear in the bowl if the toilet is leaking. Check that plugs are fitted to basins and that they produce an effective seal. Let us understand about educating guests on water conservation in hotel or the housekeeping department. Communicate to guests about the importance of local fresh water resources whenever possible and provide opportunities to allow guests to use water wisely. Encourage guests to shower rather than bath, provided the aerated showers are fitted in the bathrooms. Bathtubs may be replaced with shower cubicles, and informing the guest about its importance. Suggest guests not to leave the tap running when brushing their teeth. Invite them to reduce their towels and linens by opting not to have them changed every day. Let us understand about the water fittings and the laundry of the housekeeping department, and we need to understand in this slide and the slides that will follow as how to conserve water in laundry in detail. Install the latest, most water efficient fittings. Look for the water saving technologies. Ensure washing machines in laundry are fully loaded before use. Wash small quantities of cloths in small capacity machine. For example, a 5 kg machine capacity or a machine having capacity of 10 kg depending on the load of the cloths. Ensure that all water inlet valves are closing properly. Check for leakages in water valves. Minimize the rinse without reducing quality wherever possible. Consider the reuse of water from previous rinse cycle for the first wash of the next cycle by installing temporary holding tanks wherever possible. Check that level controls on water reuse tanks are working properly. 500 room plus hotels could consider installing a continuous batch washer, that is CBW, which uses all the rinse water for pre-washing and main surge operation. I am sure all of you must be aware about different stages of wash cycle in laundry, which discusses in detail about pre-washing, surge and various other steps of laundry. Ensure that the water flow rates on tunnel washer or continuous batch washer, that is CBWs, are adjusted to the manufacturer's recommended settings. When buying washing machines, ensure it has a good water consumption rating. Consider using ozone laundry system. These inject ozone into the water, which works in conjunction with the laundry chemicals to provide a more efficient wash, reducing energy and water use through shorter cycles. Monitor water use and establish benchmarks. Now let us understand about a towel and linen program to save the water in the housekeeping department of a hotel. A towel and linen program can help you make significant water savings and reduce energy consumption, detergent, and the need for wastewater treatment. Thousands of hotels already offer guests the option to reuse towel and or bed linen. One of the international chain of hotels estimated that its towel reuse scheme has saved approximately 200 million liters of water in 1 year in its 22 properties alone. So we can understand the huge potential of saving water energy in hotel by introducing this program, a towel and linen program, where we ask the guests to reuse towels and or bed linen. It can also reduce your costs as well as saving water, means less wear on fabrics, prolonging their life, and saves housekeeping staff time. Ensure there is a towel rail in the bathroom for guests to hang their towels for reuse. Ensure all staff are aware of the program and the reason for it. If a card is included in the guest bathroom suggesting that the guest uses them again, housekeeping staff must follow the correct procedure. The wording on the in-room card should include clear instructions and inspire guests to conserve resources rather than giving the impression that the hotel is simply reducing cost. Now, some hotels they also try to pass on the saved energies cost in terms of some points to the guests in some of the hotel if they are reusing towel or the bed linen. If you leave a questionnaire in the room, include a section on your towel and linen policy as well. Now we will discuss about water conservation in the swimming pools. In large hotel, a swimming pool can increase fresh water consumption by as much as 10% or so. Before installing one, consider carefully whether a pool is necessity for guests, particularly if water scarcity is there in that particular locality. Design the system so that you can capture and reuse backpass water to irrigate the grounds. When cleaning the area around the pool, use a brush and pan to collect debris rather than hosing. Cover the pool when not in use to avoid water evaporation. Fit water saving shower heads, dual flush or water efficient toilet cisterns, and push button taps in all changing facilities. Check the water meter at night before leaving the pool area and as soon as you come to the area in the morning shift to detect leaks if any. In coastal area, suitable water treatment plant is an option for converting sea water for use in pools. Now let us discuss it makes sense to use water resources sensibly in your grounds. even where water is plentiful. Even if we have sufficient water, even then we should not waste water. And water conservation is important at each and every place. Use rainwater harvesting techniques to divert rainwater from roofs and gutters into storage tanks. If possible, use grey water from baths and sinks for irrigation. Consider installing a water treatment system or a water treatment plant such as STP, sewage treatment plant, or RO plant, or ozonizer plants, etc., as per the requirement and as per the availability, which will enable you to use treated water from toilets in the gardens. A well designed and controlled irrigation system will deliver water when and where it is needed on a regular basis and will help plant to thrive. Do not use hose for watering plants. Let us understand about the toilets and its role in water conservation in the housekeeping department of hotels. Installing waterless urinals can save up to nearly 230,000 liters of water annually per urinal. Other techniques include using passive infrared device or motion sensor devices which initiate a flush when they detect activity or flush at shorter intervals at busy times. Timers that flush more frequently at peak times are another option, as is a sleeve based urinal system with a disposable sleeves to remove odor and flushes 4 to 6 times a day. This image is of a sleeve based urinal system. Switching to low flow or low flush toilets produces big water savings. Newer designs typically consume around 6 liters compared to 26 liters per flush in older models. Toilets with a dual flush can save water by enabling guests to select a full or half flush. Other water-saving toilet technologies include a cistern volume adjusting device such as big plastic container, bags filled with water, that is hippos, or pebbles in the cistern. Aerator replaced the tap head screen, lowering flow by adding air to the water stream and saving 12 liters per tap per day. Self-closing percussion or push taps which close automatically after up to 30 seconds are particularly suitable for cloakroom facilities in public area. These can also be activated by passive infrared sensors. Let us understand how these showers and baths can help in conserving the water in the housekeeping department of a hotel. Low flow shower heads, such as those that combine with air, resulting in giving the feels of strong pressure, can result in a cut of 95 liters of water in a 10-minute shower. Nowadays, low flow shower heads are available, which are costly but are easy to install and return their investment in a few months. In bathrooms, select the size of baths and basins carefully, as it will have a dramatic effect on water consumption. Even using 1 liter less per bath water per guest per year will yield huge savings. And with this, we conclude this particular video where we discussed about the water conservation in housekeeping department of a hotel. Wish you all best of luck for your endeavors in your life. Let us see and meet in another video on some other topic in the coming days. With this, I take leave from all of you. Thank you. Bye bye and take care.